Hi, I'm Mark McKeown. I present keynotes and workshops in two areas. The first about creating time for yourself and using that time productively for your own work-life balance. And the second area is all about teams, how to lead them and why we need them. Here's a quick sample. Part of the reason people get so busy is because it makes us feel good. It's a tremendous boost for the self-esteem when no one can do it as well as you can, when you work the hours, when you're needed and responsible.
Mark McKeown is Australia's leading expert in this work-life relationship area.
If you've ever been working from a list and suddenly you remember something that you've already done but it hasn't been on the list, so quickly write it down just so you can cross it out and get another one down there. 1 point for every 15 minutes that you do. Well done. Yeah, both good answers, but I'm talking short term now. I'm talking blockers.
Some tips from the former Collingwood fitness coach and health guru, Mark McKeown.
In that environment, we wouldn't even take C's off the ground as readily as we would take the other players, because you take a D off the ground, they come and they kick the bench and they give me back out, they'll bloody show you. They're really mad. The I's are happy because there's someone to talk to either side of them. And the S's, they say, oh yeah, I see team balance, tall for small, I can see how it all fits together. But the C's, don't take off a C, because failure to them is the insult. I was going to start this morning with a couple of health tips, one about having alcohol-free days, but you might have heard about last night, most of you are booked up until Easter next year already. And if there are any questions at the end of my session, I'll invite those first from any smokers amongst you, because the smokers tend to have less time left than the rest of us anyway. So this morning I'd like to talk to you about what I call time creation. Time creation is completely different to time management. Time management is how to fit one more thing into an already overcrowded day. Time creation is how you almost make the 25th hour, that you have time for yourself that you perhaps don't currently have. And we took off. Nothing said until we've reached cruising altitude, and he comes back over the intercom, now seemingly quite relieved, when he said, well, ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry for the delays to your schedule, but we've now changed the first officer and expect no further problems. It just helps me as I go. So, oh, shit. Did not even police this guy down here. Absolute nerves of steel. I used to be editor of this magazine. I started this, I sold it a few years ago. I'm now the consulting editor, which basically means that I don't really do anything. I might write a story every now and then, although I do think it's important for quality control that I continue to supervise the photo shoots, so that's something that I need to do. But I've also actually worked in the corporate sector quite a bit as well. And I had some shocking put-downs. I had one chap one time, I was trying to get an appointment to see him, to talk to me about his lifestyle and so on. And in frustration, he said, all right, you can come and see me any day that doesn't end in the letter Y. So I thought, okay, tomorrow it is then. So, the work means you just got to fire up and get it done, and that's fine as well, as long as you are centering somewhere back there, rather than getting caught at either extreme, because the abnormal very quickly becomes normal. Something's come through there. Something.
Mark?
Yes? Where are you?
Sure. I died years ago.
Well, who are you?
Joseph Collier.
Joseph Collier. I was just about to talk about you. You're the guy that put everything into his business and neglected himself. Is that you?
Yes, the very same.
Or, you know, if you exit a room and you've left everyone a little reminder that you've been there. That's when you feel guilty. So, first thing is to resign as General Manager of the world. There is a big difference between careless and careless. And it's the pause, it's the rest, it's the gap that makes all the difference. I understand that junk food is like sympathy. There's no nourishment in it. You see, good answer. You said, what about sex? You said, infrequently. And he paused, looked up and said, is that one word or two? Unfortunately, it was one word, but well, being a fitness sort of guy, I have experimented with heart rate monitors during the act of making love, just to see what sort of workout capacity. It's a bit snagged in my Batman suit, but that's not important. So in this room, I can see that some of you, like me, are now in your late 20s, some even in your very late 20s, and we can't do the things that we necessarily used to be able to do. And there's one area where we as business people can learn from athletes. And that is that athletes understand the way to get peak performance is to train hard and then recover. And then compete for all you're worth and then relax. They know that you can't get peak performance by trying to drive yourself at a high level the whole time. It just doesn't work. But look at corporate people. Study the latest investment trends Monday, set up 5 appointments for Tuesday, look at the due diligence on Wednesday, under pressure, making decisions, dealing with very important things in people's lives, continually under pressure.
Thanks very much, Mark. What a great balance between health issues, humour, audience participation, messages about our personal well-being. You did it all. Well done.
Well, that's enough. I don't want to give away all my secrets. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope you'll contact me through your Speakers Bureau.